నాకు ఇప్పుడు టైం లేదు రిలేషన్షిప్ కి. నాకు ఎవరు
దొరకలేదా? మీకు ఎవరు నచ్చలేదా? షూటింగ్ డేటింగ్
డైరీలో మొత్తం డేట్స్ ఉంది,
Dating లేదు.
కెమెరా రోలింగ్.
Yes.
ఓకే, గో అహెడ్.
నిఖిల్ అనే నేను గూగుల్లో మీకోసం ఉన్న క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగనని, అలాగే వాట్స్ ఇన్ యువర్ బ్యాగ్ కూడా అడగనని. ఎందుకండి మనకెందుకు, ఆవిడ బ్యాగ్ లో ఏముందో, మీ బ్యాగ్ మీరు.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
అలాగే మీరు రీసెంట్ గా ఎవరితో వెకేషన్ వెళ్ళారో కూడా అడగను.
ఆల్సో యాడ్ ఈ యాక్టర్ తో పని చేయడం ఎలా ఉంది అండ్ విచ్ యాక్టర్ డు యు లైక్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ బెస్ట్.
మరి వ్యూస్. హాయ్, దిస్ ఇస్ యువర్ హోస్ట్ నిఖిల్ విజయేంద్ర సింహ. వెయిట్, ఇంకా ఇంట్రో ఇచ్చే ముందు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ నేను బాంబేలో ఉన్నాను. ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం వచ్చాను. ఎందుకు వచ్చాను, ఇంకెవరి కోసం వస్తాను, బికాజ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ విత్ మీ ద వెరీ గార్జియస్ అండ్ వెరీ టాలెంటెడ్ పూజా. అసలు నాకైతే ఐఎమ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఫుల్ స్వెట్టింగ్ అండ్ బ్లషింగ్ బికాజ్ ఐఎమ్ రియలీ హ్యాపీ టు డూ దిస్ అండ్ లెట్స్ డూ దిస్ టైప్స్. ఫుల్ మోటివేషన్తో వచ్చాను, కానీ కొట్టరు కదా.
As long as you stick by the rules.
సో నా ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, మోస్ట్ ఎలిజిబుల్ బ్యాచులర్ అనే ఒక సినిమా రిలేషన్షిప్స్ గురించి, లవ్ గురించి అని తెలుస్తుంది. రిలేషన్షిప్స్ మీద మీ టేక్ ఏంటి?
I genuinely think that it's about having respect for each other. I feel like that's the most important thing. You know, having friendship is also really important, I feel, in a relationship. If you feel like the person you're with is like your best friend in a lot of ways, I feel like there are lesser secrets, there's less judgment.
Don't you think nowadays it's like if you get close to someone, it's a problem. If you talk to someone, it's a problem. I mean,
It is. I hope that changes because I feel like people from the opposite sex can be friends without having it to mean something extra or mean something, more than just that.
ఒక్కొక్కసారి పట్టించుకుంటారా మీరు అని వదిలేస్తారా?
I leave it. When I say something, it will become news and I don't want it to become news, all the time. Like, I just prefer if I let it go and like better. It's for my peace of mind. I look at it, I laugh at it and I move on.
Are you that kind of a person who gives జ్ఞాన్ to your friends or లేదా నాలాగా అస్సలు ఉండకూడదని ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లా ఉంటారా?
మీలాగా. I don't think నేను ఇది పెద్ద జ్ఞాని ఉన్నాను. I don't give out జ్ఞాన్ for sure.
Okay.
But I feel like if people ask me, then I will give my advice and my advice is normally from my own experiences. Rather than life lessons.
Okay, అయితే నేను ఇప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఒకటి అడుగుతాను, అడ్వైస్ మీరు నాకు ఇస్తారా?
Okay, sure.
ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ వన్ సీరియస్ రిలేషన్షిప్.
Okay.
It's been 4 years. అనుకుందాం, just not serious, okay?
Now what if the girl's watching and she's like, it wasn't that serious?
అనుకుందాం, కాకపోతే గొడవలు అవుతున్నాయి, ఫుల్ ఫైటింగ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. ఏం అడ్వైస్ ఇస్తారు?
Stop fighting. Do you want to be with the person?
Yeah,
so some things you need to let go. I feel like you need to sometimes understand where the person is coming from.
Okay.
If the person you are with or you yourself can understand why the person's behaving like that rather than reacting to what the person is saying,
okay,
that sometimes works. You just have to let go of some things, and even if the person is wrong sometimes, it's fine. Chalta. You cannot nobody is perfect. I feel like you really have to work at a relationship. So that's my advice for today.
ఒక మేల్ యాక్టర్ కానీ హీరో కానీ సినిమా చేస్తే దాన్ని సినిమా అనే అంటారు. అదే ఒక హీరోయిన్ కానీ ఫీమేల్ యాక్ట్రెస్ కానీ స్పెషల్గా చేస్తే ఫీమేల్ ఓరియంటెడ్ సినిమా అంటారు. ఎందుకు
నాకు కూడా ఆన్సర్ కావాలి. Actually, if you go back to Indian film industry's past, back then there were so many female oriented films, like whether it was Sridevi ma'am who was doing female lead, whether it's Hema Malini doing a Sita or Geeta, or I'm sure even in Telugu there were Savitri ma'am. They did female film. It wasn't just a social message. It was films that were commercial films which were making money, which were showing powerful lead, strong actresses in the role, and people were aspiring to be them. Somewhere down the line maybe things changed. And it became, like you said, about the men in the film, And I feel now it's changing back again, and
Slowly it's getting back.
I do think so. I do think that it's important to tell women's stories as a female, because I feel there's a lot of women in our country. We need to be able to tell their story. Sometimes I do feel like I feel like I want to have that much fun, you know?
Okay.
I want to if the bad guy comes to you, I don't want to look at the hero and be like, save me, you know? I want to be like, one second.
Kapadandi.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. Seeing sometimes the boys do action, I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to
Nice.
fight the bad,
Kick.
you know, exactly.
Give one kick to them.
Women can do a lot, you know, if
Right.
if they're pushed to the situation. So I would love to inspire women and girls across the country by emulating someone cool that they would like to be, you know, like a hero. Hero became about male, but it's not. If you look at it in the dictionary, it's actually a gender-neutral word. Anybody can be a hero.
Hero.
Someone needs to slap.
Give one on the right.
I want that to happen. I want it to be different.
మీ దగ్గరికి ఎవరైనా స్క్రిప్ట్ తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు వాట్ ఆర్ ద 3 థింగ్స్ యూ కన్సిడర్?
Female character ఎలా ఉంది? Like, is she important? Is she adding something? Is she fun? Do I want to play her? Second is, I would say, what is keeping me interested in the film? Is it making me get up from my bed and go to set? And am I excited to tell something to the world? Am I entertaining people like Ala Vaikuntapuramlo, you know, where I was laughing in the entire narration, you know? So I felt like, okay, you know, let's do this, because it's a fun film. Like, let's do a fun film. Let's entertain people.
Right.
With Most Eligible, I was so excited for my character, because I'm like, wow, you know, very few people have done this kind of role, this stand-up comedian role, you know, and that's something that kept me excited. It's something new for me to play as an actor. The third would be obviously story, right? Like, as a whole, the film. As an actor, you just want to be excited when you're going to work, especially for someone like me who is shooting so many films at one time. And there are times where I get tired, but what keeps me going is that, no, I want to tell the story, you know? Like, I want to be on this set. I want to be a part of this story, and that's something that excites me. And speaking of stories, please do catch my latest Most Eligible Bachelor on Netflix.